his name wrong last year. Greig, not Greig. It's from the home of golf, which is Scotland, across the pond. 405-yard par 4 first hole. It's the Pines 9. 299 to reach the bunker up to the left. 328 to fly over it. Back left flag position here today of number 1. Played in this event last year at Laurel Springs. Played with Darius Gillis and Jeremiah Austin on the first day last year. Plays at Tennessee State, the same school Jared Sutherland played for in his senior year 2 seasons ago. Second shot for Luke here at the first. Flag today on 28, 4 from the left side. Don't want to miss left. Whatever breeze there is, feels like it's into their face, maybe a little from the left. And this green predominantly slopes from right to left. So a chance for the Scotsman to start off with a birdie. Shorter par 4 coming up and a par 5, third. Luke for birdie here at the first. This might break to his right. I'll take that back. It broke to the right. Oh, sorry, actually it did break to the left, sorry. Right to left. Unlucky there. Disappointing par there. Plenty of opportunities. Got 35 more today. It's a marathon day. Final round tomorrow. Alright, Luke Greig on the 326-yard par 4 second hole. 3 bunkers up the left, 215 to the first one, 270 over the third one. Nearly had birdie there on the opening hole. Second shot for Luke here into the second. Hole is on 30 and in the center of the green. Two for 2 in fairways and greens hit so far for Luke. Birdie putt from Mr. Greig here at the second as a backup on the next tee. Back to back. Flirting with the edge. His birdie putt on the first hole basically lipped around the edge. So 2 opening pars for Luke. Maybe he can make eagle on the next. The third is a par 5. Alright, Luke mounted to hit a 540-yard par 5 third. That was about 19 yards down the hill. Dogleg to the right. 282 to the bunker on the right. 307 over that one. 307 to the first bunker on the left. 332 to the second one. And 347 to cover that second one. Might be long enough to get home in 2 here, provided he finds the short grass. He's had no problem doing that so far. 2 for 2 in fairways hit. See if he can make a birdie, perhaps eagle here. Second shot for Luke. At the third. Par 5, remember? Laying up. I thought he might take a chance, go for it. Looked like he's just past the start of this bunker in front of me, so that was 282 to reach off the tee. He's been out-driven here in his last couple holes after hitting the longest drive of the 3 off the first tee. Third for Luke here to the third. Anything on 33 and 10 from the left side. Come on. Keep rolling. Chance for a birdie though. 3 for 3. Coming out of the rough, you probably would have thought it would have released some more. Birdie putt here for Luke. Fourth is playing all the way back at 188 today. First of the par 3s. Luke's still looking for his first birdie of the tournament. Comes up short again. Well, he actually got it to the hole on the first birdie putt, which unfortunately lipped around the edge. So that putt remaining for an opening trio of pars. Par putt for Luke Greig at 3. The third of 36 holes today. Right, so he starts par, par, par. Luke steps onto the first of the short holes, the 188-yard par 3 fourth hole. Flag today on 17, 6 from the right, You do not want to put it in that right green side bunker. That's the short side I missed today. These bunkers are deep. Currently stuck in a little bit of a par rut. Oh no, that might be going right. Ooh, and that's a short-sided miss there for Luke. Only 18 feet of green to work with today. From that bunker to that flag. Yeah, I stand corrected. I thought Luke found that bunker. Actually came up just short of it. So now he has a chip shot rather than a sand shot. Ooh, man. Now staring at his first bogey. Unless he makes that next shot. Wondered if he tried to go with the bump and run. He is from Scotland. Probably try to keep the golf ball along the ground. Par attempt here for Luke. 4. That'll be for his first bogey of the day. After missing his first green in Greig. Bogey putt for Luke Greig. 4. Wowzers. Well, he doubles his bogey. All of a sudden he's +2, but it's very early. Very early. Only his 4th hole today, 32 holes left, plus another 18 tomorrow. Well, after that double bogey, Luke on tee at a 393-yard par for 5th hole. 282 to the first bunker up the left, 297 to cover it, 313 covered the second one on the left, 310 to the bunker on the right, and 330 to cover it. Very narrows in between those two bunkers. Alright, Luke's back in position A here. The fairway. Second shot into the 5th. Hole location today, 16 on and 5 from the right. I have no clue where that's finished. Birdie punt here for Greig. At the 5th. Greig. Oh. Wow, he's got some work left to escape with a par 4. Alright, sort of back on track. Means at +2 for the first 18. It probably could be at least 1 over, if not even. And the birdie putt's gone in at 1 and 2. Alright, Luke Greig on the tee to what I believe is a 382-yard par 4 6-hole. This hole can play as long as 413. 2 bunkers up the left, and I think there's a penalty area up the right side. Dog leg to the right. He's downhill. 4 pars and a double so far for Luke. Could have easily had at least 1 or 2 birdies. Second shot for Luke. That's 6. Pin today, 15 on and 5 from the right. Far right side of the fairway there for Luke. Off the tee. Birdie try here for Luke at 6. Like it broke left a little bit at the end there. So that's for a 5th par of the first 18. Par 3 coming up, followed by a par 5, and then a par 4 to close out this Pines 9 before they cross Sugarloaf Club Drive and play the Meadows 9. Then they gotta come back and play this 9 for the second round later today. Alright, Luke for his par. That's the 6. And he'll head off to the par 3 7. Luke on the tee to 176-yard par 3 7. Ball plays 21 yards downhill. Side today is way back there. It's 40 on and 5 from the left. You cannot miss left. You cannot go over the back of this green. It's a fairly narrow target. This might play as one of the hardest holes today. Wow, that's a brave shot there, Luke. Wow. Very aggressive tee shot there. He doubled his first par 3. Trying to get one of those shots back. Yes, sir. Deuce for Luke as a birdie on a par 3. Cuts his tournament score in half to +1. And there's a par 5 coming up next. Interesting play here for Luke. Looks like it's going with some sort of iron, hybrid iron, something. 516-yard par 5, 8th dogleg to the left, bunker up the right, penalty area up the left side, then crosses in front of the green. That might be in the first cut there. Finally got a birdie back there at 7. It was also his first one putt of the day, one putt green of the day. Second shot for Luke at 8. Either way, 2 par 5s are the next 3 holes. This hole and 10. Par 4 sandwiched in between them. Alright, Luke played up short of these 2 bunkers here in front of him. Hole location today, the 8th, 27 on and 5 from the left side. Okay, on the green, looks like. Chance for back-to-back birdies. To get them back to even Steven. Level with the card. And these guys are just over 2 hours into their first 18. Teed off a little after 9:20. Luke Greig putting for back-to-back birdies. Let's get them back to level par. It's gone past the hole, probably a couple of feet or so. Luke button for par. That's what the Florida A&M guy will have. He went for the green in 2, missed the green left. Came up short with his 3rd. Now his 4th on the green. 6 pars so far for Luke. 1 birdie, 1 double bogey. That's probably the strongest this breeze has been so far today. Tee shot for Luke at the 9th. It looks like they're playing it all the way back at 452. If that's the case, it's 303 to the bunker on the left, 326. Just fly over it. Plays uphill. Hasn't really missed the fairway all day, although that last drive he hit might have found the first cut. Only missed 1 green so far. That was the hole he made double bogey on. Another fairway found for Luke Greig here at 9. Second shot. Can't tell from here. Alright, Luke for birdie and an outward 9 of even par 36. Double at 4, birdie at 7. Could easily be a shot or two lower at this stage. Wow. Well, he might have about the same length, if not longer, for his par attempt now. Here at 9. Another par 5 coming up, and it's a long one. 6:08 today. Can play as long as 6:28, and then the scenic par 3 11th hole. Luke has played the 3 so far and 1 over. Luke for par at 9. I think Michael had his putt originally from that same side, and he missed it on the left side, on the high side. Might have played his maybe inside left edge. And we'll now head over to the Meadows side. And now Luke on the tee to 608 yard par 5 10th. 1 fairway bunker up the left, 2 up the right. Longest hole on the golf course. Even on the par 5s thus far. And he's laid up on both of them. Uh-oh, leaking a little right. Could be in a right buff or perhaps one of those fairway bunkers. We'll find out shortly. Second shot for Luke at 10. Another layup. And that's the first real fairway he's missed today. Thus far. It's another round to go later this afternoon. Third for Luke here at 10. And I can tell you the next hole is playing longer than it did in 2023. The first time this tournament was held here. Flag today, 7 on and 4 from the right. Absolutely cannot miss it in that greenside bunker on the right. That's come up short of the green. It's only the second green Luke has missed today. Fourth shot for Luke into 10. A rare missed green for him today. Clouds are starting to roll back in some. Now it's Luke's turn. Fourth shot once again here at 10. Birdie chip. Alright, should be an easy par there for Luke. Keep him at 1 over. He's just made the turn and 1 over par 37. Yep, there's the par. 8 out of 10 greens thus far for Luke, so 80%. holes on 16, but 6 from the left side. Gotta carry all that agua. Scary shot from back here, but it's doable. That's really high up there, but it might be turning right at the same time. Did it hit something? Uh-oh, they might be in trouble.
Doesn't yellow stake mean that you have to drop with the water between you and the hole still? Here. Yeah, load up.
Yeah, from the drop zone. Third shot for Luke. He still can't miss left. Rollins Ranch Lake borders that side of the green. It should be no worse than a bogey, hopefully, for Luke. Drop him back to 2 over. Luke for bogey here at 11. Oof. Just gets it to drop. Back to +2. His first single bogey of the day to go on with a double and 1 birdie. Well, it could easily be 1 over par or even right now. Luke on the tee to par 4, 12. 2 fairway bunkers up the right. Lake again up the left. Top hole. Second shot for Luke now at 12. A little short there, might be putting first. Putt for Luke is up that short. So 2-foot par there from Michael. And what short that birdie putt broke to his right. Now Luke for his par. And the next hole is a potentially droppable par 4, although it does play up the hill. He's now for Luke. And for the first time today, he is 3 over par. Could have another 18 later today. Luke on the tee. Par 4, 13. 10 yards. Short is par 4 on the course. Second shot for Luke at 13. Flag today on 23 and 10 from the left. One out of turn as Michael hasn't even hit his second shot yet from the fairway. Michael laid up. Alright, I think Michael just made par here. Missed his birdie attempt. Now Luke for birdie. Drilled in the right inside bunker. Blasted his second to there. For a bounce back. He's bogeyed his previous 2 holes. A tougher par 4 coming up, the 14th. So far he's just 1 over on the par 4s. Bogey at 12, pars on the rest. Greig now for the par. The Scotsman. Alright, gets off the bogey train and head off to 14. And now Luke Greig. The 14th, 453. Dog leg to the left, uphill. No bunkers anywhere on this hole, or the next one for that matter. Well, he hasn't been as sharp in the fairway department since making the turn. He's 2 over on this side. Pro B for Luke has some provisional. He can't find his original tee shot, and that will turn into his 3rd shot. Luke on the left rough at 14. The hole is the same exact location as was on the last hole. 23 on and 10 from the left. And that's either his 2nd or 4th shot. Luke. This is either for birdie or for bogey. Here at 14. Par or double bogey putt for Luke here at 14. Another lip out. He had that happen to him on the very first hole when he had a birdie putt. And that's 3 bogeys in the last 4 holes possibly for Luke, but it might have been a triple bogey. So he's either +4 or +6. Ooh, let's see, 406 yard, par 415. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That's caught the false front there. Oh, Luke. A tough back 9 so far for Luke in round 1. Third shot for Luke here is 15. By the way, the pin today, 17 on and 7 from the left. That middle left bunker can't miss today for that pin position. Short-sighted miss. So I think this is the 4th green now, that possibly 5th green that Luke has missed. Only missed 1 green on the front. Oh my goodness. He's looking at a possible 4th bogey in the last 5 holes. Depending on what he made back there is 14, but it could have been a bogey or a triple bogey. All of a sudden things have gone south for Luke Greig. See if he can right the ship. Par putt for Luke at the 15. No sir. That's yet another bogey. Bogey 11, bogey 12, Maya bogey 14. Now it's up to bogey 15. Now for Greig. Once again, G-R-E-I-G, Greig. And another bogey for Luke. Here to the par 3 16th. Luke on tee at 179 yard par 3 16. Flag today on 22 at 6 from the right. Played the par 3 so far and 2 over. So they can make a par on a par 3. Double bogey, birdie, bogey. Birdie chip for Luke at 16. Looks like it may have caught a piece of the hole. Par putt for Luke at 16. Badly needs it. Wow. Almost a double whip out on this hole. Jeez Louise. Luke for another bogey. Luke wanted to get a 434 yard par 4 17th. Dogleg to the right. Bunker up the left, 2 up the right. Downhill. Out of bounds left. Trees, houses right. Somehow we gotta get him off this bogey train. This bogey 11, 12, possibly 14, 15, now 16. Spin shot for Luke. Basically up the left center of the fairway off the tee here. Downhill second shot. It's a whole location that is the same as was on 15, 17 on and 7. Except it's from the right this time. And not the left. Looks like Michael may have flirted with out of bounds on the left. We saw Cameron Riley go out of bounds in the first round of the 2022 PGA Tour at TBC Sugarloaf event here. Luke just took I guess a free drop. Must have been close to the sprinkler head. And there are 3 of them in a row there. He's missed another green in regulation. This is a birdie attempt here. At 17 from the front fringe. I guess he did get it there, but it broke left on him. And that next putt is probably going to break back to his right. That'll be for his par. So at this stage might feel like a birdie because he's had quite a few bogeys on this Meadows 9. Had none on the Pines 9, but he did have a double bogey back there at the 4th. They got to play that hole again before long. Second round coming up right after they finish 18. Go back across Sugarloaf Club Drive. Much needed par save here for Luke. Finally, a par. That's the first one since the 13th hole for Luke. Now they play that closing par 5. But that'll be the end of round 1. But then they got to turn around and start round 2. Alright, Luke now on the tee of what's either 544 or 561 yard par 5 18th. Downhill towards the penalty area in front of the green. Dogger to the right. Front right pin position today. Here to 18th. My luck will be back left tomorrow. This will bring the water more into play. Luke is even on the par 5s thus far. All pars. There's 3 of them. Last par 5 for the morning 18. Second shot for Luke from the left rough must be a layup. Okay, he go after it. That might be it right there. And Michael hit a big drive. Eagle putt for Luke. Oh. And how many of those has he lipped out today? That's for his first birdie since the 7th hole. That was a risky second shot he took. A risky line rather he took. He was in the left rough. Managed to barely clear the lake. He was to make 3. And Greig for birdie. Round 1, but now they gotta start round 2.